Hello, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're looking at Anafenza Unyielding Lineage. 3 mana 2/2 flash, first strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, endure 2. So endure 2, put 2 counters on this or create a 2/2. I wanted to do something a bit different, a bit weird. So this is actually a mono-white control build, which is something you don't see very often. And the main theme of the deck is trying to have loads of spells that you can cast in your opponent's turn. So that's what makes a pretty good control deck. So I've got all these listed above here. Some interesting cards I don't normally use. Herald of Eternal Dawn. You can't lose. Opponents can't win. That's pretty awesome on Flash. Angel of the Dark. I really want to get this off. Exile all attacking creatures. This is insane. It needs a lot of mana, but it's very cool ability. Wandering Rescuer. Comes down, gives your top creatures hexproof. You should be getting quite a few creatures anyway, because when your stuff dies, you can get 2/2s. Gandalf doubles triggers of legends entering and leaving, and gives your legends flash. Pretty cool. Angel of Grace also stops you losing. There's a bit of a big angels theme in Flash, and a lot of other protective spells that just kind of come in and just help your guys out. Play stuff at instant speed. The main reason for making this was I'm just kind of sick of control matchups, so I want to have a chance against them. So because of that, we've got a few things like Mana Tithe. We've got the Reprieve, just to kind of act like pseudo counter spells to stop our opponent. I think blue decks are just too strong at the minute, especially with Mana Drain winning the game in one card. Feels ridiculous. Paladin class makes spells your opponent cast in our turn one more. Tithe Taker does the same thing. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. Grand Abolisher. Just ways to try and be a bit sneaky, essentially. But yeah, it's just a bit different. I thought I'd do something a bit wild. You can go down another route with this. You can make tokens. But I think Anointed Procession decks, they're fun. I've done them a lot, though. I think it's nice just to branch out, do something a bit different. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun. It's okay. It's not... I don't think Anafenza is very strong by itself. I feel as though the death trigger is not very good in mono white. Mono white doesn't have sack effects. But in a white-black shell, I think Anafenza shines tremendously. I think in white-black aristocrats, this is great. There is one unusual Venn diagram I've added to this deck. So that's cards that sacrifice themselves to give protection. Now, there's not many, but I'm talking about Selfless Savior, sat to give protection. We also have Bulwark Ox, which can do that for creatures with counters, Selfless Spirit. So yeah, there is a handful, and it's interesting because you can kind of loop these a bit, sacrifice them, put counters on Anafenza, then like Sun Titan can bring it back, or even Serene's Reclamation can bring a couple back as well. There's certainly a lot of nice little synergies in the deck, and I hope you have fun if you do make the deck. If you want to support me, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been doing a lot of these new videos, and it is very time consuming, so your support really helps. And also, if you want to go further, the Ko-fi, Patreon, YouTube membership links in my description below. Make sure to check it out. It's a nice way to support the channel, and you get yourself a custom video as well. If you do, just make sure to check the details. Let's get into the games. All right, let's give this a shot. No third land is a bit sucky, but hopefully we'll cope. I mean, that's what the Loyal Warhound's here for, right? Yeah, start with the flowering here. Give ourselves a bit of buff and a bit of protection. This is so good for 2 mana. It's ridiculously good. Ancestral Blade. Okay, so we hit a land, which is really nice. I think we'll pass. So they play Anafenza. Sorry, if they play Adeline, which they are, we just exile it here, because I don't really want to be dealing with all these residual 1/1s lying around. And following turn, I think we're going to just play a bit of weird psychology with them, because they're going to see this, and now their mentality has changed. As long as they're of sound mind. Some crazy people just play more and more and more things into this. It's happened quite a few times tonight. I saw someone, in 2 separate games, I played this, and somebody just played the commander into it, and then I blew up everything. It's kind of interesting. I mean, they're doing it here, right? Sun Titan. Well, we'll use the Loyal Hound. Get ourselves a land. And then that will prepare ourselves for the following turn. Yeah, I won't play the Paladin class. I will admit that this deck has a little bit of tonal dissonance between all the cool permanent stuff we have and as a Silex. It does compete with the idea of having a board. So be cautious of that. So I'm going to do something really odd here, and it's block the Vanguard to make them try and pay the life to keep it alive. So they'll take 4 if they do that, okay? Which works. So they'll have to pay another 4 in our turn if they want to keep it alive again. But yeah, the fact we're just... What is that? A 6 for 1? Or if you discount our flowering in the right tree, 5 for 1. And also the fact that we do have a Sun Titan, so hopefully eventually we can play this guy. Ginger Brute. Maybe they've got equally as good things to back up. Reclamation. I'm actually going to do this to get the dog back. Because we need a land. And we've got Cloud Shift, so we can hopefully get another land as well. Wow, this dog's doing a hell of a lot of work. Yeah, okay. It was tempting to go for the Paladin class, but... They were going to play something there, but they chose not to. They looked at a card in the hand. Cool. So they've got 7 lands, which means we can flicker this. I like that. Counters on each creature you control. Okay. Why did they do... Let's do EOT. Are they going to try and kill us with the Ginger Brute? It's entirely possible. Why did they go for the Adelaide, though? That is bizarre. They had 7 mana, right? Basri Solidarity for 1 creature feels very, very unusual to me. Interrupter. Okay. So there's a number of things we can do. I'm going to kill this Ginger Brute because I'm scared. I'm scared that they put a count on it, and I don't like it. Oh, Magic's so weird. This is not even Secret Lair, guys. But I just used a UFO to beam up a gingerbread man. And it's not even Secret Lair. There's no Harry Potters or, you know. And that was apparently was the straw that broke the gingerbread's back. I've had some really bizarre games. Wow, we actually get to go first. Okay. Some funky cards here. We can remove one of their rocks. We can discount our things. Mox Amber, that's optimistic. Oh man, I love Pearl Medallion in our starting hand. It's just really excellent. Making all our stuff cost less is just really great here. Tokasia's Welcome and Selfless Spirit is actually really nice. As a Silex. Well, that's certainly a good way to back up blowing everything up. But then we lose all our stuff, so it's a tricky one. Feyborrow Elder. Okay. Lots of mana. They've got so much mana. Let's just dig a bit. A land. Well, that is not very exciting. Artifact, enchantment, creature, power 4 greater. Well, that ain't happening, is it? Okay. Well, let's see if we can entice them into attacking us, I suppose. They have got 6 mana. which is a hell of a lot. But then saying that, again, the Silex can take us back. Oh, wow, that's got a shield counter. It's a shame we really got a land out of that, isn't it? You may put a permanent with Zimski Thrillers. Okay, I mean, we could have got something good, but... So this taps for 2, 4, 5, 6... Oh, so they do have 7 mana. Wrathful Red Dragon. Whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage to target isn't a dragon. Okay. Humph. Toughness 5 or less. Okay. Well, let's put a counter on the Selfless Spirit here.
A hero inside you.
6. Toughness 5 or less. Well, let's try and get rid of the Feyborrow Elder. We could have a counter spell. And they literally do. Okay. So we'll exile that. Vigilance. Okay. Silex. I think we just play the Silex and scare them. I feel like we've missed out on quite a few cards. Well, if we had a creature, we would have drawn an extra card. Playing Anafenza, we'd draw an extra card. This dies, we draw an extra card. So we have potential to draw quite a few. We'll see how it goes. They might be very reluctant to play anything at all here, because if the Silence kills all of their mana production and their Tiamat, how are they going to play all the dragons that they're going to cast? You know, it's an interesting one. Also, why is my mono white deck facing 500 dragons? I'm not really sure. Creatures you control get indestructible. Okay. I mean, it's mutual. It's mutual destruction. This, isn't it? Blade Ring, Earthgate Dragon, all in all. So Terror of the Peaks is the one to watch out for, really. And now they're discarding. Oh, Wandering Emperor. This is turning out to be pretty good. So we can't kill this yet. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So I feel like the Eyes of Silex is definitely threatening them. But then we've got this to exile any attackers. They can only do 1 or 2 dragons in their turn anyway. So let's just keep putting counters on this. So we're not going to do this. Let's just go for this, because the Tokasia's Welcome is once per turn. Okay. Right, now that's enough for me to kind of... Vigilance, Lifelink, Flying, flash this in, exile the Tiamat. I think we potentially have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Oh no, this taps for 5, doesn't it? For each colour among permanents. So they went for Terror of the Peaks, which means they get a copy of Terror of the Peaks. And they can do only 5 damage to any target. So this is going to do it to me. Okay. And that's going to be 20 damage, isn't it? Ah, as if they had the mana for that. That's crazy. So that is 20. Jeez. Okay, that really came out of nowhere. We can't even gain life with this. Oh no, we can actually. We can exile the Feyborrow Elder to gain 2.
I hope you're ready to lose.
So we'll be at literally 2, right?
You're done.
Oh wait, there's more. Why are there 4 triggers? So that came in, that saw that. Oh, okay, so we die anyway. Oh, that's a shame. Damn, I guess we should have gone for the Azure Silex, but then we wouldn't have had a single thing either. And I didn't realise they would have had enough mana. So they had enough mana to go for terror. That seems crazy. 6, 11. 6 plus 5. So that's 11. But they also had this for 1 green with the Paradise Druid. How lucky were they then? Yeah, they literally had... Oh, because the Earthquake Dragon also got a clone as well. Geez, that is insane. So for 12 mana, they kill me in that 1 turn. Yeah, that's crazy. It does work out. 5, 11, 12. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I was wrong about Silex. So this is a pretty cool hand because we seem to have just loads of ways to protect ourselves, which is really great. Surge is anti-Thoughtseize. Now, normally, Gisa doesn't care if things resolve or not. She only cares about the fact that you targeted something. Whenever you target something, you get 2 zombies. But I feel as though Valkyrie is going to be pretty nice. If we can get the Sanders to shield side, we can just make all of the targeting just a bit more annoying. Let's just kill this. I don't really want them drawing loads and loads and loads of cards, so that is something that I do definitely want to get rid of. And I wonder if they're going to save a lot of their targeting effects for after Gisa is resolved or before. It's a tricky one, because she's 5 mana, you kind of feel like you want to hold stuff back, but... If they have multiple discard effects here, that's going to be really, really scary. Okay. 1 Power Stone, so we will get rid of that. I really do not want them to have 6 mana on the following turn. Because what that likely will be is Gisa plus Thoughtseize. And us missing land drops is not good either. Did they miss a land drop as well? Oh, desert. Desert, oh god. 1 damage to target attacking creature. That's very strong for a land. Zombie buffs. Okay. So yeah, let's just go for the shield side. Pass the turn. We're a little bit defensive here. I really do wish we just picked up another land. That would have been nice. So every time they target our stuff, they have to pay 1, and including us as well. So we'll see. And if it's during our turn, it's +2. But yeah, the fact we've only got 3 lands really is very mean, especially against a deck that just gains so much value. I feel as though if we didn't have the Pearl Medallion, we just wouldn't be able to do much at all. Please just do something. Digraph Colossus, okay. So they're preparing for a big turn. Cast a zombie spell, get a zombie, okay. Right, I feel like we just... The game is being a bit of a bitch here. So I'm just going to leave up the Anafenza and like a protection spell or something. We'll see. So now they can't... Ah. So they target the grave. What's this got? Ward 2. Yeah. We have to get rid of it. Because she just makes everything massive as well. +1/+1. And then the Lord of the Accursed is also doing the same thing. And then they play the land afterwards. That's interesting. Do they not read Valkyria? They've just... That is strange. Land, okay. So we're just gonna, once again, just hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're gonna leave that on top because if they choose to mill that, they're gonna take 7. Ouch. That was a very big hit. And I kind of didn't want it anyway, so... 4, 5, 6, 7... I think this Valkyria is going to be pretty good. A creature dies, we suck a creature, so that's annoying. Let's just give our boys protection here. Yeah, Grave Pact against a field that already has loads of zombies is kind of annoying. Hexproof. For an all damage that black and red sorcerers would deal to creatures you control this turn. So we can actually block with impunity. We will block. Oh my god, this is tough. But yeah, they can just use the Phyrexian Tower to make a sacrifice here, which is pretty annoying. But what use did they get from that exactly? Oh, just to transform this. Okay, so if we get a board wipe, that'd be kind of nice. Angel of the Dark. Oh, we just need some mana now. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or creature. I think we get rid of the Grave Pact because that is crazy powerful. But now the Crypt Breaker is going to be drawing cards left, right, and center. We just need some mana, guys. But now we can kind of block a little bit easier. Don't want any of those. Not really. 1 Power Stone would be good. Angel of Grace. They down to 6. They've got some balls doing that. Oh wow, they want to get down to 5? They have life gain with Cling to Dust, so they could use that to exile our Angel of Grace, which means they gain some life duress. Well, they can see we've got the Angel here. It's quite funny, actually. I feel like we're just trolling them now. But they do need to exile cards from the graveyard to use this, and need to exile 5 other cards. So they do have, obviously. And they're going to go for Gisa. What a Gisa! Big pump on the team there. So, our stuff dies. Killing the Crypt Breaker is kind of nice. We do take a hell of a lot, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like we're just going to die. Very, very fast. Create a spirit. At least we can maybe block a little bit, but... Jeez. We're in a lot of trouble, guys. We're in a lot of trouble. All we can really do is block, but not even very well. Oh well. It's been an interesting game, I suppose. Huh? What? Down to 1. Oh, it's been funny just to see the balls of this guy. The absolute balls. Is that all types? It is. That's horrific. And they're going to give them all menace as well, maybe? Oh, if I had attacked with this flyer... Hang on a minute, they didn't give them menace. I'm a bit confused. Oh no, they do have menace. Oh no, they did give them more menace. Okay, fair enough. So the biggest ones we can really block is like that. Did we die? 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. Oh, no, we don't do it because the Valk Mirror protects one. Oh, interesting. This has been pretty... It's done a lot of work. Damn, if only I attacked with the flyer. Oh, I didn't see the extra attackers on the right side. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I would have thought the Valk Mirror would have printed a bit more, but yeah, mine's too. That's a shame. I completely didn't see the blue card. But interesting game that I definitely made mistakes with. If I tapped with the fly, they would have been dead. But how was I supposed to know they were just going to take the damage? That is very ballsy. And yeah, at least it was an interesting matchup, I think. It just, we didn't get many lands. And if we had this, it would have been insane. Nice. Okay. Happy to keep this. The board wipe is going to be very important. Because Felithar decks, they always go wide with lots and lots of creatures. So, and I know that because I recently built it. Go and watch that video after this one. It's pretty fun. And I think it is better than this deck. This deck is tough. Really tough. The matchups we get are wild. I think this deck probably uses too many fair cards. What's a fair card? I guess it's a card that doesn't just win the game outright, you know. We don't use... Well, the thing about mono white is we don't really have anything like that. Like, trust me, I would. If there was like a white mana drain, I definitely would. Two mana. What's it going to be? Thoughtseize? Pick your poison. Always is Thoughtseize, isn't it? It's so cripplingly depressing seeing. Thoughtseize is like waking up and going to work. That's what Thoughtseize feels like. Do you know what else feels... Actually, there's something worse than Thoughtseize. Is someone doing Thoughtseize but taking ages. Now what? You got one mana left. Esper Sentinel. Yeah. Do it. Hey, why am I? Sure. Cool, man. Well, they know we have the Wrath of God, and yet they still play the creature that doesn't do anything. Was there any need to play this? Probs not. Probably not. Oh. O'Brien. Invasion of Gobakan. Sure. Absolute trolling bastard deck. Making a card in my hand costs more. Making a card in my hand costs more. Making a card in my hand costs more. Da, 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 da. Just get over. You've already seen my hand. This is like the annoying person at the restaurant that looks at the menu multiple times. Fateful Absence. Whoopity doo. Huh? Hello? Hello, are you in there? Oh, this is ridiculous. Cool. I don't know what to make of it. Sometimes, so they kept this hand. Okay. No abilities there, bro. Cool. Still gonna come in. Right, I'm gonna apply some aggression now. I don't really care. Let's just go for it. They've got 2 mana. They play the commander next turn. We kill it with the absence. It's such a weird... I still can't get over that weird attack. Why do they attack? Because of silence. So it's basically death and taxes. But they forgot the gold that's used to pay these people. You know, the lands. They're not got any lands. So they're making Anafenza cost more, but she's in my hand. Sick. What is this, man? Honestly. You know what? I'm also going to punish them. Let's reduce their mana to 2 colours. Like that. We're going to choose white or green. Take your pick. So now they don't even have access to Abzan. I'm surprised it's still playing. What's with this curve? You be watching CGB's videos or something. Look at that curve. All one drops. What the hell? Even that's a one drop. Is this all just one drops? Ah, it's one drop tribal. And that's why they don't have any lands, because they've got like 3 lands in the whole deck. Let's see. Is my theory correct? Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.